What's up, guys? It's the end of day 6 of competition here at the 2023 European Championships, which means the first day of black belt competition is finished, and we've learned 2 things. Our black belt finalists in the absolute categories for the men and women, and who's proceeding on to the competition tomorrow. Let's kick things off here with a recap of the men's absolute.
Kaynan Duarte and Hidra Zucchi will square off in tomorrow's absolute final. That comes on the heels of Kaynan Duarte's day. He had 3 incredible submissions, including one over Mason Fowler in the semifinal. And Hidra Zucchi had a tough road, which included a match with the big man Saif Khomeini, and he beat Bruno Lima in the semifinal. He and Kaynan will square off in the absolute final tomorrow afternoon.
A few things to note about this final is that Kaynan has yet to win an absolute title in a major IBJJF yet in his career. Kind of hard to believe. On the other hand, we have Zucchi, who's really burst onto the scene in the last 12 months. He's a Brazilian national champion. He also won the Rio Grand Slam and was a participant in the IBJJF Grand Prix a few months ago. I expect a hard-nosed fought battle from Zucchi. He's a tough player, a fighting man's jiu-jitsu, and he'll bring the physical test to Kaynan Duarte tomorrow in that final. Moving on then to the women's absolute final, we have a repeat of 2022's final match between Thalyta Lima and Gabi Pessanha. Gabi Pessanha, one of the most well-known and dominant athletes of any generation, to be honest, has already completed a double Grand Slam in her career. Looks like she's going to try to do it for another season. Standing in her way is Thalyta Lima from Dream Art, who had a savage day, a couple submissions on her way to the absolute final, and she will be back again for a final in her weight class.
Both Lima and Pessanha have a shot at double gold tomorrow. Pessanha going to be in the super heavyweight final as well as the absolute, and Lima will be in the middleweight final as well as the absolute. That leads us to the women's divisions. All of the women's finals are set. We have the final 2 in each of the categories.
At light featherweight, we have Maisa Bastos taking on Brenda Larissa. That was a repeat of the World Championship final a few months ago, which saw Maisa take the win there. Excited to see what kind of adjustments Brenda has made in her game. Luisa Montero bounced back in her performance in the absolute category, got a submission win earlier in her weight class, and will face rival and friend Tata Ribeiro in the lightweight final. At middleweight, a bit of a breakout story here. Vanessa Griffin was able to get a big win over Elizabeth Clay, an athlete she's had some trouble with in recent months. She'll be facing Thalyta Lima, as mentioned, who's going for double gold. Unlike the women's categories, the men only competed up into the quarterfinals, meaning there's still a ton of action to be had tomorrow. In the lightweight category, we saw black belt newcomer Elijah Dorsey take out the veteran Marcio Andre in one of the wildest matches of the day. He'll face Max Lindblad in his next match. Another athlete from the lightweight category that really stood out is world silver medalist Andy Murasaki, who looked absolutely flawless in his match. Amazing passing and pressure, a lot of creativity. Very excited to see what he does tomorrow.
Moving up to the middleweight division, Espen Mathisen punched his ticket to Sunday with an advantage victory over Bradley Hill. That puts him in the final 8, among others such as Tainan Dalpra and Lucas Bertazio.
That raises an important point. The top-seeded athletes in their weight categories have yet to have a match because they are starting their campaign in the quarterfinals. So we've yet to see some huge names like Tainan Dalpra, Adam Warzinski, Kaynan in his weight class, Mason Fowler in his weight class. All of their European Championship journeys will start tomorrow.
Let's finish off by talking about the female brown belts who all took the mat today. Giovanna Jara looked sensational in the heavyweight division. 2 quick submissions, including a 30-second sub in the final. Looked phenomenal as always. Other standout names included Arlie Verne of Six Blades and Bridget Carvalho of Vision BJJ.
That's it for now, but don't go anywhere. The conclusion of the 2023 European Championships happens tomorrow, Sunday. See you there.